Hello, hello, and welcome to Off the Desk. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
And I'm Kaylee Collins, and we're joined with some special guests on this Tuesday morning. Back here with us, Emma and Lindsay. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Yay.
Happy to be back.
Yeah,
Yes.
happy to have you back.
After the holidays and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, how were both of your holidays? Any time off that you might have had?
We
We were here.
here, but
We had the best time. We all dressed in pajamas. We were all in the studio giggling to like Christmas music. It was
Yeah.
just so
Oh,
much
that's fun.
fun.
That's good.
little goodies here and there. So it was fun.
Nice.
It was fun. We made the most of it,
Yeah, no,
That's great.
definitely.
Good.
How was your guys's?
It was good.
It was
yeah.
good, yeah.
I had a couple days off. Yeah, just spent time with my family and
Yeah.
got some gifts and things. So it was nice.
Yes, gave some gifts, received some gifts, ate
you
some
go.
food, enjoyed the
I love
time.
it. No, I love it.
Yes.
And now that Christmas is over, we're almost to New Year's, which is crazy.
We are.
That
I
we're
know.
so close.
New
Countdown's
Year is
on.
over.
Countdown's on. Do you have any New Year's Eve plans?
I don't. I'll be here for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, so I'm just gonna be taking it easy. One of our family friends, I think they're having like a New Year's Eve party, so my husband's trying to get me to go for like a little. He's like, just take
Yes.
a nap early and like go for a little, have some of the food, and then you can go home before midnight, and then like just stay up. I'm like, you
That
think that
doesn't
that's
work.
you think that that's gonna work?
That
So I
doesn't
can
work.
be, coherent for the morning shift on the news.
I love
a
the
lot.
determination.
It's
Yeah.
wishful thinking, but I'll probably be in bed by like.
That's a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm off tomorrow and New Year's Day. I'm heading to New York City tomorrow morning. So I'm excited. Yeah, my friend rented out like an event space down there.
That's gonna be
So
so fun.
I was gonna
yeah,
watch
a
ball drop
lot
from
of my
there.
I will not be attending the ball drop. It's not that, but I don't know if it'll be on in the bar, maybe. But we're just gonna hang. I haven't seen all of my college friends all together in a long time, and one of my friends was in Uruguay for the past year.
Oh, wow.
And he's
Wow.
back, so it's my first time seeing it. I'm really excited.
Awesome.
So it'll be fun. Yeah, it should be good. I'm excited.
Great.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
What about you guys?
Lindsay?
So, me and my girlfriend were renting the little hotel right out in West Springfield.
Nice.
The little
Nice.
new one, and we're just like hanging out, vegging in, and we go to that crazy seafood restaurant
I
in
love
West
that
Springfield.
place.
10 out of 10 recommend.
never
It's
been
good.
there.
Everyone and their mother. The seafood, so good.
The boil.
So much fun.
Is
The
that what you got?
boil. Oh, obviously with my little gloves and bib, and I'm like, I'm a 5-year-old, but we just got with it.
Not a good first date location.
Oh, no.
Bring your bib.
Yeah, with the bib and all.
Everything.
Oh my
This is so
gosh.
much fun.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Are
What
you
about
working?
you?
Are you
Oh,
working?
yes. I'm working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Oh, you are.
Mhm.
Well, I'll see you.
So excited.
There you go.
What about you, Emma?
Well, this is my first holiday off in like 3 years. So
Wow.
So you gotta live it up.
yeah, I have no plans currently, but
You'll find
um,
something to do. I'm sure.
yeah, my boyfriend and I will be together, and we might have some of my friends over at his place, but not entirely too sure yet.
Aw.
Might be just a chill. Don't know if I'll be able to stay up till midnight. We'll see because of I work the morning shift, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe I'll
Oh.
take a little nap in between.
There you go.
Yeah.
But have some drinks and have a great time. So
Oh, I love
that's
that.
that's all I have planned.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love how we all have a preempted like nap time.
Oh,
In the-
yes.
in
Well,
the
you kind of
works.
have to.
I don't know
Have
if
to.
I will be able to, guys. I'm gonna have
On
to
the train.
try on the train. Yeah,
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
That's a good point.
So now are we resolution believers is the question.
We kind of talked about this yesterday.
we did.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like I said I see it more as like a checkpoint in a sense of
I
it's
love.
just a good restart. It's a good
Yeah.
refresh. It's a good like I'll probably clear out my camera roll. I'll probably
I should do that.
have
That's
I'll probably have some things I want to there's things like during the holidays I'm like I wish I exercised more this week, but then it's like
Yeah.
once January 1st hits the ground
Exactly.
begins.
Exactly.
The gyms will be busy.
Yeah, the gyms will be busy. So yes, I do. It doesn't end up staying the whole year, but
I
but
know.
it's like for the month of January, even though because it's such a cold, dark month, to just if you have a resolution to get out and do something for yourself, I feel like even if you can stick it through February, those are the best months to do
Yeah.
something.
Like
to-
restart
like the
something.
natural serotonin boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no,
feel like with the holiday season, everybody's lives are crazy, right? Like I was just
Yeah.
had this conversation earlier about how my life just feels kind of crazy. Like I've just been all over the place. I haven't been eating right,
Yeah.
because like you go out different places and you're traveling,
Convenience
you
when you're
fast
busy,
food,
yeah.
and so I'm definitely excited to get back into the gym. I just started going not not too long ago. Definitely want to actually, one of my resolutions is to read more books, like handheld
We were
books.
talking
Like,
about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
maybe
love
like set a
that.
goal, maybe finish like a book a month or something like that. Just
That
to
was my
try
goal
to,
for this
goal.
past
Yeah.
year.
That's a
yeah,
good goal. Yeah.
yeah. So those are kind of other
Yeah,
ones.
that's the thing with me. I'm like, I'm being a competition dancer during college. I'm like, I miss it. Like,
Me
at least
too.
my resolution this year is to like do a dance class like a month or
Oh,
something.
you should.
That's
It's
fun.
fun.
Play with you.
There's an
I
idea.
do it.
I did dance too.
And the loop goes to the studio.
That would be
That's so funny.
What are your guys' resolutions?
What did we talk about yesterday? Oh, I said yesterday that I wanted to incorporate more hobbies
Yeah.
Yeah.
in 2026.
New
So
hobbies.
I have been reading more, a mix of like actual reading and then listening to audiobooks and stuff, which
I've been a big
I've
audiobook
enjoyed.
lately.
I do have a plan. Tell my husband not to watch this one. I don't think he watches, whatever. I'm making him a scrapbook for his birthday next month, and so
Aw.
I'm thinking of like I've made scrapbooks for people in the past, but maybe getting into like that and doing stuff that's more crafty. Especially, like expecting a kid, a baby. I want to
Get
get
ahead of that.
more crafty so that when as like she gets older and if we have more kids and stuff like that, I can be like a crafty mom.
Mementos, yeah.
That's so
I
with
love
stuff.
such
that.
a good idea. I think
Um,
scrapbook is a great idea.
So yeah, but I typically am like a resolution person. Even like growing up, my siblings and I, my mom and dad, we would just do like appetizers throughout the night, and that's what we would do leading up. We'd try to stay up to watch the ball drop at midnight, and then we'd make our lists, like our New Year's resolutions, and we'd have the ones from the year before. I don't know where my mom kept them, but she would keep them when we were kids. And then
Wow.
they had a wood burning stove, so we would like check off our list and see what we got done, and then like make our new ones. And she would burn the old.
Aw.
That's
So it was
kind
kind
of
of
yeah.
Symbolic.
Out with the old and the new.
Yeah, so I've still done that. Like I'll still write like New Year's resolutions. Like I like to write pen to paper. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I'll probably
so
still make
cute.
a list of some sort. But it's interesting though, because people have said that like it kind of defeats the purpose if you write your resolutions, but then you never really look at them throughout the year. Like half the time, I'm like, wait, what did I write?
What did I write?
But it's kind
I'm
of
a
fun,
bad one
like
of
on New
that.
Year's Eve, to look back and be like, oh, this is where my head was at the start of the year. And this
Right.
is where it's at now, So
I feel like
I'll probably make
resolutions
something.
change though too throughout
Yeah.
the
They
year.
do, yeah.
They definitely do. And
Right.
I think the hobbies idea is really important. Like I always stress the importance of hobbies because, if you're just graduating college and you're so focused on school and work, and you're done with school and you have just work. It's
Yeah.
important to have hobbies. Like I didn't have any hobbies getting out of college. Like I was just
Yeah.
I was the same way because
Yeah.
I was so busy. I packed my schedule so much
that was
my
the same.
entire college, and I did a lot of things that I loved, and I was able to. And basically, when I wasn't busy, I was hanging out with my friends or whatever, which
Yeah.
was great. It was a good balance. But yeah, then I got home, especially working this shift. It's like you come home and either fall asleep for 3 hours, which is not healthy for
Right.
you, or you're sitting and you have the whole day, and it's like, okay,
Now
what do I do now?
Exactly.
Right.
So that was like,
Exactly.
yeah, it's good. That's when I got back into reading and did some crafts here and there. But yeah, I want a new hobby as well. I talked about yesterday, my grandma got me a book for Christmas that has a bunch of writing prompts in it. And it's like finish
those
the
are
sentence
good.
or whatever.
Those are
Yeah, because I want to start. I love creative writing and I have, dabbled in short stories here and there and creative writing classes all through college. And now that when it becomes your job, you go
It's
home
different,
and
yeah.
you want to break.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
put the laptop away, put the pencil down. But that's so different than the writing I do at work. So I want to try to get back into that a little bit and explore. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
write a book someday. We'll see.
No, I'm the same
Maybe not
way.
happening in 2026,
Julia.
but
Maybe
by
a start. A couple
yeah,
sentences
maybe by
down.
like 2040, guys. I don't know.
I'll be first in line to buy it.
Thanks, guys.
You got your book club right here.
Yes,
Exactly.
You
I
should
love
start a book
I
club.
love it.
That'd be
We could
fun.
start a book club. Yes.
Love the 22 News book club.
Guys, follow me on Goodreads. I love Goodreads.
Okay, I downloaded Goodreads and I've just like never actually used it.
It's so fun.
Are you able to put in like if you're reading a book physically, you can just put in that you
Yeah,
read that
you
book?
say I'm reading it now, or you can go through and like any books that you've read recently. You'd be like, I finished this book. Write a couple
I
thoughts
need
if
to
you
go.
want.
I have the app,
It's
I just
fun.
haven't gone on it.
It's fun, yeah. I mean, honestly, now because like I did that for a bunch. Like sometimes I'll be scrolling and I've seen a book that I read like 2 years ago, and I'll just add it. But
Yeah.
sometimes it then manipulates your count for the year. So honestly, I would just wait. Start at January 1st. You can set your goals, and then you can start with a list of maybe stuff that you want to read, but just focus on 2026. And then then you can say when you finish them and what you're reading and stuff. And it's really cool. I only have a couple friends on it, but you can see what everyone else is reading and like what they like and stuff.
That's
and
nice. Yeah.
they're like year-end books. It's fun.
Okay. No, I love
we
that.
should do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll look into that for next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good guys. We'll all follow each other.
Yeah, right?
All right, let's take a quick break and we'll come back with a little bit more about New Year's and maybe a look back on 2025.
Yes.
Right back.
All right. Welcome back to Off the Desk. We have a full house in here today.
Yes, we do. Emma back here with us for another
I need
exciting
to lower my chair.
episode.
Sorry, ignore.
You're good.
I feel like I'm really
so we're
high
just
up.
talking about. Are you?
Yes. Oh, there we go.
Okay. We're just talking about New Year's resolutions, so we figured it'd also be a good time to kind of look back here at 22 News and see what some of the top headlines were, some of the top stories. So Emma and Lindsay do have a couple of those stories that were really popular on the web, especially, right?
Yeah.
We do, yeah. So part of our new shows coming up in the loop talking about trending topics, right? So might as well, talk about our own website. And throughout this week, on our website, we are releasing stories about like the top stories of the year. So like I think one's being released today about top crime stories, top videos, top Facebook posts, and one that's being released tomorrow is the top 25 stories of 2025. So I'm giving you guys a little sneak peek into some of our top stories here.
So these are all like over, like all headlines, like our top headlines on our website.
Yeah, throughout the whole entire year. Yeah.
Okay, because I know the one yesterday was Facebook posts. This is headlines.
Yeah, this is
on our website.
Yeah, posts in general. It also includes crime as well, just overall stories throughout the whole entire year.
Yes, were clicked.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So at number 17, we'll start there. Give you a little sneak peek. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but water monitor lizard resurfaces in Connecticut after vanishing Massachusetts. This was like
Goose on the loose.
Yes. On the loose.
Goose on the loose. Yes. He vanished from his home in Webster, Massachusetts, back in July. He was later spotted in Thompson, Connecticut. And everybody had to warn residents like don't approach the animal.
Yeah.
But now he's back at a safe.
Is he at like a sanctuary now?
Yeah, he's at a sanctuary, and he actually paints.
He paints.
You can go
He has
on
more hobbies than me.
So inspo for 2026.
If you go on our website, you can watch. There's a link to watch Goose paint live. I'm not even.
I love everything about
How
that.
how does he do that?
I think with his tail. I could be wrong.
Hey,
Or
Wow.
I haven't watched it, but
actually so cute.
yeah. So that was like one of our. It's one of those stories that it's not hard news, but it's one of those that affects a lot of people, and
people get interested.
People get
in-
interested in.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one too that I think I saw on TikTok, like independent content creators
Yeah.
posting, like, look at this lizard, he's on the loose.
Yeah.
One
Goose on
of
the
those
loose.
things.
That's fact his name
Goose
is
on the
Goose
loose.
was just
I know.
So
Just
good.
made it
It made
so
for
perfect.
a great headline all around.
You
Yeah.
have number 14.
Yeah, and then number 14 was those pesky little bugs, the spotted lanternflies over
my
the
gosh.
Who's
summer.
seen those this summer?
Yeah,
They
those
were-
guys, I go way back
Everywhere.
with the lanternflies. They were my freshman year of college, which was, back in 2020. They were all over the campus. And that was around the first time that they started surfacing, and everyone learned that they were invasive and that you had to kill them. But the thing about the lanternflies is that when they jump on you, you can't feel them crawling. It's not like a fly. It's not like even like a spider. It's not like a mosquito. Like
You don't
you
feel it,
can't
yeah.
feel it. And so it'll just be like hanging out, and you're just like, oh, there it is. And then you would see them jumping on people's backs. No one would notice. Then you have to decide, do you swat it off a random stranger? Like,
Someone did that to me at a wedding.
do you appreciate that? I feel like,
Yes.
yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I felt like
If it's a
it was
bug
like
on me,
crawling
get it
into
off.
my hair, and like I wouldn't have known. So I just feel like a little. I was like,
Great demonstration.
great
Wow.
demonstration picture, and it like I was like, oh, and then like my sister was sitting next to me, and she looked back, and they were like, sorry, you had a lantern fly. I was like, oh,
Hey.
thank you for doing that. And then literally 5 minutes later, there was a person in front of me that the bug had crawled onto them. So
Look
then
at
I
that.
returned the favor, and it's the
gosh.
same
Look
thing.
at
It's
this.
like, and then somebody finally stomped on it.
A
killed
good, a good
Wow.
deed.
They
We
take
love
a
a good
couple
deed.
stomps too.
They
They're hard
do.
to kill.
They
One
are.
time I was driving and my window was cracked just like the tiniest bit, and it fit in there and felt it was on my leg when I was driving.
Oh,
I would have freaked out.
I would have
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, I think
Because I don't really see them in Massachusetts that often. I saw them more when I was in New York, and I
Okay.
was at like New York's version of like a Top Golf like driving
Ooh.
range, and me noticing one mid golf swing, not the
not
best
it.
idea.
Did you lose grip of the?
No,
Okay.
close. We were really close. But yeah, it was absolutely crazy. They're just everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
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 And-
unrelated, but I wish that we had more top. We actually had Top Golf.
Top
here.
golf is fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I
It
went
is so
not too long ago at a location in Connecticut. It was so much fun. Like there's games you can play.
There's one in Connecticut.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Where is that? The
Where-
casino?
No, I forget where. I can look it up. But I went for a birthday party. I don't know.
It's like,
I didn't drive there,
Like
so
I
I don't
walked in.
remember. I don't.
Let me know.
Yeah, it was a while ago
Details.
for a birthday party, but it was so fun.
That's
cool.
But yeah, the story, every kind of story we do about lanternflies, we talk about, if you see one, report one, so we can stop the spread of them. But we did see a couple in Massachusetts this year, and
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah.
was- they're just
They come back.
They
After
come back.
They're
My dad's
back.
like, my dad always takes pictures. My dad's he has pest control, and he would always take pictures, like post this on wwlp.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
biggest fan.
Biggest fan. So the last one, our top story overall, and it's crazy
Drum
to
roll.
think again. Like this is kind of what our show's about: trending stories. It's not what you would think would be our top
Yeah.
story. Our top story is about USPS changes that happened back in
Mm.
April.
back in April.
Interesting. I mean, it affects everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna
Exactly.
say. I think that's why. I remember covering the story, and I think the large consensus was that these changes were more than just rate increases, but they were actually changing like zip code layouts and
Yeah,
things that were
that's
going to
what I
affect.
need to know.
Yeah, they were going to affect the rural population here in Western Mass, where there is such a large rural population, a lot, like more than in other areas of the state, which I think is why probably. Because I remember looking at my package for this story and seeing thousands of comments, and I was like, "Whoa!" Because usually it's like, "What did I do wrong?" You know, that's my immediate thought. And then it's all people who are upset with the changes that are going to be happening. So I think, but then on the flip side of it, people who didn't live in those rural communities were kind of like, it's not affecting me. So there was a lot of discourse around this story.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely trended on our website for days. Like it was one of our top stories. We can track that.
Yeah.
Our top stories for multiple days in a row. And I was like not our crime, but it affects everybody. And, it was called Delivering for America, like these changes.
Well,
And it's projected to save $36 billion by 2033. So
Yeah, that's
It also I think it did come at a time where there were a lot of cuts at the federal level, and this was part of that. So that was also probably why there was lots of discourse there.
yeah.
So
I actually, now that I think about it, that being the top story makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of layers to that.
There's a lot of
layers.
different
about things
details.
that are going to affect them, especially when it comes to their wallet too.
Oh,
Anything
yeah.
to do with money or
Yeah, delivery
something
times.
that's going to talk about delivery times, getting packages in mail and
yeah,
bills and
especially
things
with
that
like
you're
the
gonna need.
holidays
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for a package for our Christmas present. But
Oh, no.
I know, I
that's
think
a
Mine
different
got
thing.
lost.
I was
That's
just
a
getting one
refund.
yesterday that I knew it was going to be late.
I'm still waiting
Check
for
and see if
one.
it was delivered yet.
It was supposed to be delivered on the 23rd, but now it's in 31st.
I had one like that too, but it did show up on the 27th. So
Oh, that's good. Well,
it's
a little bit
actually
after, but-
technically from my mom for my sister, but I helped her order it.
Oh, I
Oh.
see. Very nice.
One of those.
But
One of those things.
But those are a couple of our top stories. There's again be a full list on our website
I'm excited.
www.com tomorrow, and more later this week on other top crime stories and videos and Facebook. The Facebook post was really cool. It's interesting to see what's trending and what's not. Other stories were like a lot of crime stories and a lot of like adoption stories for animals,
Yay.
things like that. SNAP benefits, events near us, things like that. So I would definitely check that out. And we talk about more of that on our show
Mhm.
next
Yeah.
year, definitely about
Cool.
what's trending, why do these stories trend,
Exactly.
Yeah,
things
so
like that.
I like it.
Awesome.
I'm excited to see the full list tomorrow. I enjoyed looking at the Facebook ones yesterday, and then I was looking at the crime top headlines.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that there was a couple of them that I feel like were so long ago or were way more
Right.
recent, and then I looked and I was like, wait, that was all the way back in January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of their big crime stories. I think this came in at number 5 because there were 10, and I think this is number 5 was the crash at the X intersection.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like, that happened so long ago, but it was just
It
in
really did.
January, so it just made the mark for the 2025 trending list. But
Yes.
Crazy.
And even like
Absolutely crazy.
even Goose was July. And that seemed
feels
like
long
it
ago.
Goose
was,
on the
was,
loose.
like,
We
some
followed
time
Goose
passed,
all the
yeah.
way around across
did.
state lines,
I feel like
We
I was
did.
saying, Goose on the loose like every day.
and that was right in
Exactly.
the early days of Off the Desk too.
Yes.
It made
Oh,
for
that's
some
right.
great Off the Desk content.
It was a fun time.
Yes.
Yeah. See?
Yes. All right. Cool. We can take a break.
All right.
Yeah.
Come back with some trending topics.
We'll be back.
Great.
Alrighty, we're back on this Tuesday morning, inching closer to the new year, which is, like we
Yes.
said, crazy.
For sure.
Talked about a lot of things that were trending this past year, top stories, what we're looking forward to next year, and there's some other, I guess, like trending news
culture.
that
Yes.
Trending
Yeah.
the past couple of days. So why don't you guys let us know what
Take it
you've
away.
been following?
So, coming from a One Direction fan myself, I've been dedicated since 2010. Harry
Girl, same.
Styles posted an 8-minute video. I don't know if anybody else got a look at it.
I didn't
I
actually
didn't get
watch
a
it.
chance
No.
to.
It was
didn't watch
given like a goodbye and a hello at the same time. So Harry
Hmm.
Styles hasn't been on tour since 2021. And it was just basically like old fan videos of them, I think speaking in French, just being like, we love Harry, like this was so great. And it's like fans like dancing and like singing around. But at the end, it says, we belong together. That's why
And that
people
was it?
And that was it.
Hmm.
So
Where
people
did
are
you post that?
YouTube.
Okay.
But this comes at like
A
a
time.
kind of a social media hiatus for him. Like he's
Yes.
like
he hasn't posted since like
people are
Liam's
saying he
passing.
he broke no
Exactly.
contact kind of thing, right?
So
Yeah.
we're thinking like, is he announcing a tour or is this him being like, okay, like this is my final goodbye,
He's like retiring.
retiring
It
for
could be like a
good.
retirement tour or something.
That's the thing. Like, is this
Yeah.
I
gonna
hope
be?
he goes on tour. I will be there.
I would be there.
That'd be so cool.
Him and Niall, I'm ready.
Interesting.
Is Niall's officially going on tour?
It's nothing official, but he has like talked about it in interviews. He was like, I have a
Okay.
new album coming out next year. This will act, and Louis also on tour now. Zayn has a
is.
residency in Las Vegas.
That's so crazy.
That-
So
Yeah.
like they're all
Wow.
coming back as solo artists, and I'm like,
One Direction was my first ever actual concert.
Was it really?
same
Oh.
here.
Yeah.
Huh.
My mom's-
Gillette
My
Stadium.
mom's Ford, what was it? Ford Explorer broke down on the way there. We were going to the show in New Jersey, and I was like crying in the back seat.
That
like,
would have been the end of the world.
we're not getting to One Direction. And my dad came in and clutch. He saved the day. He
Oh,
we got to be like literally made it off of the highway, pulled into like a random, it was like a garden center parking lot,
Huh.
and the car was dead. It would not start, and I'm like crying. My older sister was with me too, but she wasn't as big of a fan. But she's like taking pictures, like Haley's crying.
A typical
Wouldn't expect less from a
sister.
sister.
I know.
Right.
But yeah, my mom like was calling my dad, and like they got, I don't know, somebody to come pick us up so my mom could go to like a service station, and then like it was like someone checked out the car. There was no way it was going to get fixed. So then we ordered a rental. He ordered a rental car that took us to the rental
You're
like,
committed.
place. Yeah, we were committed.
No, I
It was
love
like
this.
because it was a whole thing. Like I literally like wrote my parents a letter to like let me go to the One Direction concert. I think I was like 13 or something. So like they didn't want me to go by
That's so
myself
cute.
or like with one of my friends. So my mom was like, I'll bring you to the concert. Yeah, it was a whole thing, but we ended up getting there because we left with like enough time.
Yeah.
Okay,
At
good.
the time we got there just as like the opening acts were starting. I'm pretty sure because I went to 2. I don't know if this was the one where the 5 Seconds of Summer was opening
It
for
had
that.
to
Oh
have
my
been.
god.
But
Had to
yeah, it
have
was
been.
amazing.
Summer.
It was
Wow.
me, my older sister, and my younger sister. We all went.
That's so
Wow.
cute.
My
I
little
love
sister,
that.
she was little. I don't even know if she remembers it. But
Really?
yeah,
I hope
it was
she
fun.
does.
That's adorable.
My first concert was Jonas Brothers.
That's a good one too.
That's
during
good.
their Camp Rock 2 tour, so I saw Demi Lovato too. And they performed like the Camp
Wow.
Rock songs.
Oh,
So
I
fun.
would cry.
I
I
went-
would cry.
I went to a
Everyone
lot of
liked me.
American Idol tours in my
Did
day.
you?
Those are my first
Oh,
concerts.
yes.
Yeah.
That's so much
Yeah.
fun.
That's
I
awesome.
guess we'll have to see about Harry though. That would be
I
pretty.
know.
Yeah.
It would
But
be,
We'll talk about it
yeah.
in the loop when he
In the loop,
when
yeah.
we do
when-
get an update. So
I know. That'll be a good topic for your guys' show.
yeah, sure. Another big thing that's like kind of going around is Netflix is releasing a lot of
a
stuff
lot of new
currently.
shows.
I am a Stranger Things watcher. I've been from season 1. Every day it comes out, I watch it, binge watch every single episode. They released 6 episodes now, either 6 or 7.
I think it's 7
Yeah,
because there
7
was
episodes
4 and
now.
3, right?
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
and 3 now, and then they're releasing 2 more on New Year's Day, I believe. New Year's Eve, and New
Yeah.
Year's Day.
Yep, I
Um,
saw that.
and I'm not gonna say anything, but
No spoilers.
no
here.
spoilers.
I'm almost finished with the 7th episode,
Okay,
which
good.
yeah, it's good. It's good. I think the episode 4 is still probably the best
Oh my
one
God,
in the new
yes.
season, but I'm really excited to see what happens.
I know. I'm
I
so
know.
curious to see what's gonna happen to all the characters. You know, we've been watching them since it's been going on
They were
10 years
little
now.
kids, yeah.
10 years since the show's been going on. Like they've been
That
filming
is
for 10
crazy.
It's
years.
crazy.
They went from kids to
Um,
like grown adults.
Yeah.
Literally,
It's
Millie
crazy.
Bobby Brown's a wife and a mother, like, which is crazy.
It's crazy
Yeah.
seeing that like growth with especially like child actors
Yeah.
and seeing how much like they've evolved, and even too, which I need to like restart Stranger Things from the beginning.
Yeah,
Please
but
do.
part of me wants to too.
Everyone's saying how like even like the graphics and the camera work, being a producer now, like watching
Oh.
shows and that like
It's-
different
You'll notice
perspective,
insane.
they-
Yeah.
people are saying like it's absolutely insane.
It's like movie quality for a TV show. I mean, each episode's like an hour and something.
Yeah,
Minutes
they're
long,
saying the
but-
finale is going to be like 2.5.
That's
That's
crazy.
what I heard.
That'll
I'll
be
be
watching
watching
it
it.
for
We'll have
sure.
to
We'll
buckle
stay
up.
tuned for
I'll
that.
be
There's more
watching
on
it.
time this
We'll
morning.
give a review.
Yes. Well, thank you
Yes.
both for being here with us on this Tuesday. Make sure you stay tuned for future episodes of In the Loop, and we'll be back here maybe next week.
Yeah.
We'll
Probably.
see you later.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Happy New Year.